Wailing Wall, the Berlin Wall, the Great Wall of China. Walls have played an important role in the history of the human race. This wall takes a look at some of its low points. The Wall of Atrocities ranks various world and personal events in order from least atrocious to most atrocious. The list is mostly tongue-in-cheek, and on it you'll find everything from SARS to Anna Nicole Smith. But how did such a list get its start? In October 2005, a group of young men living in the Communications Residential College at Northwestern University faced a terrible shock due to a certain animal creeping around their dorm.
It was one night, and all of a sudden, everyone on the first floor kind of walked out of the door, out of the room, and said, "What does that smell?" Like, because a skunk apparently died underneath the building or something.
The Wall of Atrocities started, to my memory, the night that a skunk attacked our dorm. I don't remember where I was before, but as soon as I came back to the dorm, the first 2 floors smelled horrible.
We were kind of freaking out. We were spraying Febreze everywhere, but it wouldn't go away.
We all just got into the suite, commiserated for a while, and finally came up with the idea that we should base all of the world's greatest atrocities in comparison to this skunk attack.
The residents of CRC have a specific kind of humor indeed.
David's parents' failure to kill him, atrocious.
The first time I heard of the wall, I was at a Turkish bath.
Your dad kept forgetting to buy matches when he bought the gasoline. So they'd go through all the trouble of drenching you, only to not be able to set you on fire.
Damn it, they're so stupid. I take crazy shits, man. I might as well take one of my pants every once in a while.
Is this good for your documentary? Ass, ass, ass. Ass.
I think I'm just gonna put that in.
Pussy.
When I first saw the wall, I first thought of, I thought it was not only a hilarious idea, but also a creative idea.
My first impression of the wall, when I saw it, it was pretty good. It was pretty funny. Some of the things on there, they were pretty funny, pretty damn funny.
The wall is not without controversy. Some of the items and rankings that people put on the wall may be considered offensive to some.
Like when Rosa Parks died, we put Rosa Parks' death on the lowest part of atrocity, and we actually put it on the wall around the corner.
It was pretty much just think of the most offensive thing, anything that ever offended you or would offend your grandmother, and it got put up on the wall.
I didn't mean to imply that the Holocaust was on the same level as the smell of a skunk. It was just that similar forces were at work to make us become desensitized to both.
I'm constantly worried that people will get offended. That school officials will get worried about it. They'll feel that something on the wall will be so offensive that it would turn away or count as racial or sexual harassment, and they'll take it rather seriously.
Now, Virginia Cook, who's the Senior Assistant Director of Residential Life, she and I were meeting and talking about the conditions in the suites, and she actually said that she thought the wall in One Red was incredibly creative and very funny. So she, said it was a very good idea, and I really agree with her on that. Even NU administration loves the Wall of Atrocities.
The boys of One Red think of the wall as both a way to bond and a way to remember and overcome tragedy.
We kind of bonded over thinking of atrocities, from music groups we hate to historical things like Hiroshima.
It made absolutely no subject or joke material taboo, so people it's almost like an inside joke to be as offensive as possible.
It's not funny because 6 million Jews died. It's funny because it's shocking that we're making fun of such a horrible tragedy. It's funny because no one would really ever think of doing it, and then now that you're doing it,
it's removing it from its context.
Exactly.
And making it a little bit more easier to swallow.
People from all over the dorm often stop to look when they walk by, and it has grown into something One Red and all of CRC can be proud of.
Well, not only did it promote a lot of bonding when it was first went up, when we had all the people from the dorm coming together, but from days and even, I would say weeks, I wouldn't say afterwards, and people would come and just stand and admire and then change things around, and there would be deliberation on what should be added, where things should be moved. And So yeah, I mean, there are definitely there's a lot more traffic in One Red.
Now, whenever life gives them lemons, they can tape those lemons to the wall and have a good laugh.
And where else do you see Terry Schiavo mentioned right next to Jar Jar Binks?
It's true.